Question 10 says, which choice provides the best evidence for the answer to the previous question? This type of question shows up all the time on the SAT, usually about twice per passage. And the method I always like to use on this type of question is reread my answer to, in this case, number 9, as well as the question from number 9, and then apply that to each of the quotes and see if that's true, does it fit? So question 9 says, as presented in the passage, Miss Quarborough is best described as, and remember we picked outwardly imposing but easily defied. And let's look at these quotes here and see if any of them match that very nicely. So I'm going to line 49. Which says, during the drive to the Quarborough mansion, Lady Carlotta was impressively introduced. This is not line 49. Let's go to 49. How about that? How provoking, said Miss Quarborough. These railway companies are so careless. We're not having any sort of defiance there, so we don't know if she's easily defied. Doesn't work at all with our answer to the previous choice. 62 through 68. Let's go to the right lines this time, shall we? Here we are. It says, I wish them not only to be taught, but interested in what they learn. Here, Miss Quarborough is discussing the form of education she requires, which does turn out to be another question. Is not giving us a lot of insight into her character, merely what she thinks is important for her children. Choice C says, from line 70 through 73, Miss Quarborough says, or rather, Lady Carlotta starts us off by saying, I shall talk French 4 days of the week and Russian in the remaining 3, to which Miss Quarborough responds, Russian, my dear Miss Hope. No one in the house speaks or understands Russian. So this is certainly the key to our interaction between these two characters. And it does begin to tell us a lot about Miss Quarborough, but remember, a lot of that exposition happens down here, even though it begins up here. A lot of students who pick this are remembering this interaction, but not applying it to the correct lines. Let's see if we're right here on 77 through 82, where it starts off by saying a lot about Miss Quarborough. She was one of those imperfectly self-assured individuals who are magnificent and autocratic as long as they're not seriously opposed. The least show of unexpected resistance goes a long way towards rendering them cowed and apologetic. So we have our narrator describing exactly how this previous interaction is affecting Miss Quarborough. So we saw that she is trying to impose her will on Lady Carlotta as she is the boss, and being defied and not handling it smoothly, let's say. With that in mind, let's go back to our choices. And I think we can all say, after looking at A, B, C, and D, D is the only one that's really even close if you thought the previous answer was B.